Now to West, where some residents are resting in their own beds tonight, but there are others still waiting to see what's left of their property and their belongings. Eyewitness News reporter Samika Knight is in West tonight, where she spoke to some of those who are ready to go home.
Tonight, even more residents are being allowed back into their homes. And now, while some have already started the cleanup process, others who live closest to the blast zone are being forced to wait.
We're dependent on them to protect our belongings up there.
Sitting outside her West real estate company,
We have contacted all of them.
82-year-old Betty Tucker is anxiously awaiting an important phone call.
They will let us go back in and see what we can salvage.
Tucker hasn't seen her home in 4 days because the last time she was there,
But when it hit, it's just like a horrible jolt.
there was an explosion at the West fertilizer plant just down the street.
Ceiling, big piece of sheetrock hit me on the head and knocked me down. I heard my neighbor say, Miss Tucker, are you all right? Are you in there? Are you in there?
The great-grandmother got out of her crumbling house, her mind on the leveled nursing home where her husband was a patient. Then the apartment complex she owns that was occupied with residents. Tucker says everyone escaped except one tenant.
Little lady that lived there about 5 years, she didn't get out. They had to dig her out.
14 people, including 12 firefighters and EMS workers, died in that blast, about 200 residents injured, and at least 50 homes destroyed. Residents are lining up as some are being allowed to go back home and assess damages. Betty Tucker is waiting her turn and praying she'll have something left. Authorities say they still have a lot of work to do as they sift through piles and piles of rubble as they try and find the cause of that explosion. No word tonight on when Betty Tucker and the remaining residents will be allowed back into their homes. In West, Samika Knight, 13 Eyewitness News.